Alright, welcome back, MechWarriors, to some more, well, MechWarrior 5, Hero, wait, no, it's not, it's Legends of the, no, the Kestrel guy. Yeah, Legends of the Kestrel guy. So, here is the news. Hans Davion weds Melissa Steiner, invades Capellan Confederation. First Prince Hans Davion manages to outshine even his own wedding to Melissa Steiner, heir of the Lyran Commonwealth. It was arguably the most important event of the decade, has been downgraded to a second-place headline as Hans announced his wedding gift to his new bride. Wife, in honor of our marriage, in addition to this morsel, I give you a vast prize. Here, my love, I give you the Capellan Confederation. Reports indicate the full-scale invasion of the Capellan Confederation is already underway. Witnesses at the reception confirmed that Maximilian Liao, Chancellor of the Capellan Confederation, was in attendance and did not take the news well. Analysts are already predicting these events are the start of what could be the Fourth Secession War, and that the Fox has outdone himself. Now, the next thing we're going to do is go to the timeline. See, we got 15 days, so we want to definitely take all of our 15 days so everyone can get repaired. So it's going to skip through all these, skip, and yeah, there we go. So everything should be back in order. We're all repaired, and let's see what our next, mission briefing. Okay, so here we are. Tikonov Part 2. Marshal Jackson Davion says, Kestrel Lancers, thanks to your valiant efforts on Doriya, the entirety of the Crucis Lancers were able to make planetfall with minimal casualties. Since making planetfall, we've learned that Capellan Confederation Strategic Military Director Pavel Vidzik is presently on Tikonov leading the Capellan defenders. This bodes incredibly well for our war efforts, as capturing or eliminating Ridzik could end this war before it even starts. But we can't get ahead of ourselves. The Crucis Lancers' next objective is to control of major population centers, and most importantly, secure Tikonov's numerous spaceports on the planet. The 6th and 8th Crucis Lancers will be assigned to take the capital of Tikograd. The 7th is dropping to secure the primary Earthworks Limited battle mech factories, while the remaining Crucis Lancers will fan out and take other major population centers around the planet. The Kestrel Lancers have been assigned to take the mining town of Giza, located high in the Kazan mountain range. Although it is a small township compared to other major population centers, it is an important one as it remains close to major mineral mining operations and has an active spaceport nearby that is used to ship refined materials off-planet. No spaceport is too minor when it comes to planetary conquest, so despite its size, it is still heavily defended. MIIO Intelligence estimates that the entirety of the Ariana Grenadiers has been sent to garrison Giza and its surrounding area. The Crucis Lancers Aerospace Wing plans on bombarding the Grenadiers while they are in the open, which will force them to pull back into the city itself. The Kestrel Lancers will then move on to Giza, and clean out whatever Grenadier forces remain after the aerospace jobs are done with them. Our assault will commence in 2 weeks. Prepare your forces appropriately. Okay, so we've already done the 2 weeks part. Okay, so Marshal Jackson Davion says, our air wing reports heavy losses for the Ariana Grenadiers. They estimate around a company's worth of survivors have fled into our objective, the city of Giza. We are tasked with clearing them out and taking control of the city. Elements of the planetary militia are supporting the Grenadiers in system, but we anticipate that they will surrender if we eliminate the Grenadiers. So, a company is, I believe, 3 battle mech lances. Now, there's like mixed companies, vehicles and mechs, and then there's just vehicle companies and infantry companies. But if we're talking battle mechs, like that would be about 12 battle mechs. Difficulty is 60, so it's comparable to what we did last time. Mission type is campaign, so it's not really giving us a hint. My impression is that this is going to be kind of a just kind of a seek and destroy kind of thing. So let me go money, salvage. Like, what's the best we can do for salvage? 18 isn't really that good because honestly we wouldn't be able to salvage like a decent sized medium mech, let alone a heavy mech. So let's go with that. We could send these guys in again, or what we could do is switch up to the heavy team. I don't think speed, although they mentioned there might be support, like there might be air support that'll surrender. So actually, I might take our battle lance out again, and that's specifically because I am concerned that I think I'll pilot the Kintaro this time. That it sounds like they might have airstrikes. And if they do have airstrikes, I would like to be a little bit faster. I guess we'll see, though. Like, it could just be a flavor thing, or it really could be something. So this is the team that we are going to take. All right, time to see if we made the right choice or not. Okay, so kill the entrenched Ariana Grenadiers, and on a secondary objective, destroy militia captain Smirnov. So it sounds like it's kind of a mixture of like a war zone and an assassination.
Regiments have been assigned to take cities adjacent to regional spaceports to secure our foothold within the system, while the 6th and 8th Crucis RCT makes an advance on the capital city of Tikograd. We have been assigned to take and hold the mining city of Giza and its small spaceport high in the Kazan mountain range. Our fighters report that they have inflicted heavy casualties against the Ariana Grenadiers defending the region, pushing them back into the city itself. Their remaining Op-4 and some planetary militia have held themselves up in the city and have refused to surrender to our forces. So we've been ordered to move against them and clear them out. Taking out all Grenadier forces should force the Tikonov militia to surrender, so Grenadier IFFs will be highlighted as primary targets on your HUD. Our best estimate is that there is roughly a company's worth of active Grenadiers in the city that we will need to clear out. So let's get to work, Lancers.
Okay, we've detected a Warhammer. We're going to use this this hill here in order to advance on the Warhammer and get in shooting range of it without getting pounded by the PPCs. In fact, I'm going to stay in the trees for cover, and I'm letting the other Crucis Lancers kind of lead the attack. If we ignore actually, I'm going to have my allies. Oh, the Warhammer's taking an absolute beating. Let me just go in there and try to nail its arm. Let me go in here, cause a little bit of havoc. Take out some of these laser turrets. Going for its leg right there. Oh man, its leg survived that. There, its leg just went down.
First Succession War, and even if they were still ratified, the Grenadiers taking refuge in the city would still constitute a military target under the conventions. I don't like it any more than you do. Urban combat is dirty work, but in this case, the Grenadiers are forcing our hand. If we crush their main body, the hope is that their remaining forces should capitulate to us. But the Grenadiers are fanatical supporters of the Capellan state, so it's anyone's guess as to what they will do. Let's hope their compassion for their people exceeds their desire to draw out this engagement any longer.
Okay, so looks like we're doing pretty good so far. This Jenner is... Oh, can't sear my own allies. So this, what do you call it, quick draw we have is actually like a laser boat kind of quick draw. And that means I want to use the high accuracy of the lasers to target the weak points on battle mechs, because we don't get as much damage out of it, but what we do get is very concentrated damage, like right there, just already nailed out its PPC. Trying to go center torso or rear center torso, right there, almost got through the center torso. So the lasers are distributed between both the arms and so like, well, I'll show you what I'm talking about immediately, which can complicate things. So like right there, you can see not all, like 2 of the lasers are in the arms and 4 of them are in the body. So sometimes the attacks can be a little bit awkward. I'm guessing we just neutralized the militia captain. But what this mech is really good at is because I've got the lasers in 2 half groups. So we've got 3 here, 3 here, and that's pretty good for, it just lets us neutralize smaller targets. It's not quite as good against heavier targets unless my accuracy is true. If my accuracy is good and we start just drilling through a single body part, then it does like really well. Okay guys, we need to form up. Did we lose one of them? So this guy's about to take major damage. Once his arm goes away, then he loses the AC-10, and if he loses the AC-10, I mean, I guess he could serve the purpose of being a target, but yeah. It looks like he doesn't even want... Looks like he's stopping there in that area, so... I have no idea. Here is... I'm guessing this is the spaceport? What is that? That thing is crazy. It's like this big old...
We've made contact with the Grenadiers. They're using the inner city as cover. All Lancer forces, advance into the city and flush them out.
I don't know, I just want to shoot it. It looks fancy. Stay on me, boys. Okay, we got something. What is it? It's a scout. It's just a cicada. Not even the PPC version. This is perfect. The lasers are going to be ideal for, you know, dealing with these kind of like annoying, hard to hit targets. There we go. Can I get a punch? No. I'm gonna. What do we got here? We got a Panther. On the Panther, boys. I saw another contact, but let's get this one. Trying to get the arm. Almost cut through the arm. Arm is down. Oh, man. Got another target. It's a Griffin. Same thing. Let's just take its arm off real quick. And then it should run out of weapons. Arm is almost down. There we go. Now we can just stay within its LRM range, and it shouldn't be able to do anything. Here we go. In fact, we might be able to get him to eject if I just destroy his LRM. There we go. Eject. Get out of here. Actually, if they're fanatical crazy guys, they might not even do that. Switch to the fire starter, boys. Looks like he's... Okay, as you can see, as I said, the Centurion lost its arm, so its main weapon, the AC-10, is down. And in close-range combat, it can't use that either. Got through its arm there. Go ahead and take its other arm out. Now it's been reduced to just the flamer, 2 flamers and a machine gun. So far, it looks like we actually might fight it out with 12 battle mechs. That's a possibility. This mech's down. If they're a bunch of kind of like smaller battle mechs, yeah, that wouldn't be unfair. Big damage, all center torso. Get off my battlefield. You said half targets have been destroyed. Okay, yeah, we're fighting a complete battle mech company, boys. Form up. That thing's gonna explode. We don't want to step on it. Damage is still pretty good. Looks like we got a Vindicator. This is we got 2 of them. A Vindicator and a Phoenix Hawk. Don't engage yet. Form on me, boys. We need to close the distance with these guys. Third target is an urban mech. Looks like a downgraded one with an AC-10. I might be able to just quickly... Let me assign him a target, and I'm going to take out the urban mech. Let me just quickly sear that AC-10 off. Okay, the AC-10 is off of it. And they got themselves their own. Let's go and use some of the complications of the battlefield to give us a hand here. Oh, we're punching it out, but he punched me back. So both of my arms are a bit banged up. Fortunately, 4 of my lasers are in the torso, not in the arms, so could be worse. There we go. Wait, he doesn't have any melee weapons left. I can... Oh! How do you like them apples? Right side is taking a bit of damage, so let me try to fight more on my left side. Give him a new target. Big center torso damage. Another volley out to take him out. Turn to face me. Face me. Oh, I got a little bit on his side torso there. There we go.
You have fought bravely for your cause, but the battle is lost. Surrender and no further harm will come to you or Giza.
You take us for fools? You, the dogs of that coward, Unstabian, who extended the hands of friendship and unity only to gloat about the conquest of our nation at his wedding. After what he did, no self-respecting compelling will ever again crystallize your federation's views. Especially the ones of Octavian like you.
Very well. Have it your way. Kestrel Lancers, finish the fight.
I am of no use to the compelling situation now. Ejecting. It just
That one's down. We did lose the arm, but we are still in the game. We still got most of our weapons. Where is that Phoenix Hawk at? The damage we take, that's purely my fault for getting into like swapping into melee combat with them. I was being silly there.
Receive relief forces. With any luck, the other 7 Lancer regiments meet with similar success.
The good news is, I believe only one of our mechs took like notable damage, and I expect the repairs to be under 20 days still. Maybe not for like a Lost Star. We'll see. So like I said, like even if we had 18, we would have been able to take a mech. But like I mean, I guess I'll take this fire starter. That's not bad. And overall, we did okay. You know, took a little, like, no armor breaches on them, so these mechs will definitely be ready. The quick draw may or may not be ready. We will see. Let's go ahead and get all of our mechs repairing. That should be step 1. So this is a 20-day job, so, like, it might have to skip 1 battle, so that's fine. Like, I probably, like, should be a little... basically, you know, some mechs don't have a melee attack, so, like, I should probably not fight in melee combat against other melee-capable mechs just because, like, you just wind up taking a ton of damage. But that actually is as bad as I thought it would be. This should be fine. 9 days, 2 days, 1 day. So yeah, that's perfectly fine. We could even send these guys in with, and maybe I would use one of these smaller mechs because the fire starter is still quite deadly, for example. Let me get like a, is there a second mission? Kestrel Lancers, I have an important announcement. Last night we heard word that Pavel Ridzik abandoned Tikonov. What? The 6th and 7th and 8th Crucis attempted to capture him, but bad weather prevented the aerospace wings from being able to pursue Ridzik's aerospace dropship as he fled the system across Tikonov. Wait, this is not the result of a mission. This is basically just a completely new mission. Like I don't know if I'm ready to do a new mission yet. I think we're going to do like probably 1 mission per episode in order to give me time to kind of figure out what to do, just because these missions are a lot more technical, and like I said, like it looks like we probably, I always forget, I do have the charger. I can sneak the charger into a battle if necessary. The charger doesn't have any of its weaponry equipped on it, but it's not the crummy charger. It's not the charger with the 5 small lasers. This is you can actually see it by the speed. The speed in kilometers per hour is 64.8. This is the version of the charger that's more like just kind of like a stereotypical lighter assault mech. So like I can bring the charger in if necessary. I do love fire starters, so I am glad that we picked that up, but the odds of us getting this repaired for any kind of action isn't too good. So like, I guess this is an example of like 2 missions that would occur back to back. Because like I was skimming through this and I don't see, like, oh, here's the easiest way to tell. Timeline. Oh, mission start in 11 days. Interesting. Okay, so I went ahead and sped time forward. So as you can see here, the quick draw has 11 days left on its repairs. So it's not combat ready, but everything else is. So that honestly wasn't that bad. And with the 1.5 million C bills that we get as coverage, that's fine. So you know what? I was debating doing another mission, but honestly, like I'm not in a rush to do it. And this particular episode, I'm gonna have to edit it on one of the days that I've got a 9-hour shift at my other job. So like, instead of it just makes it a little easier on me to edit like a 20-minute video instead of like a 30 to 35-minute video. And like I said, I'm not in any. I'm happy taking a kind of like an easygoing pace on this. But who knows? Maybe I'll start like getting too into it and I'll just start like plowing through it. Who knows? So that battle went pretty well, except for me, you know, like foolishly going into melee combat. The enemy mechs, they actually seem pretty good on their timing for melee combat. And unlike with their ranged weapons, like they've got like great accuracy on it. So it's probably a good idea to try to do your best to memorize what mechs have melee and what mechs don't. And what you should do is like go into melee against mechs that don't have melee attacks. And yeah, that seems like it's a pretty smart idea. Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comments. So apologies in advance if you wanted to see a second battle. I absolutely would do it if not for the fact that Friday and I'm recording this on Thursday, but Friday or Saturday, those are the days that I typically work, and yeah, it's just tough to edit a full episode after coming home from like a 9-hour shift. But we will get back into it, and maybe I'll make an extra long episode in compensation for this one, because I actually have 2 more videos to record today and 1 more video to edit. So like, it's quite the day today. Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comment section. Like the video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, Legend of the Kestrel Lancers content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.